Name is Maninder. In my previous video, I have explained simple present tense and present continuous tense. In this video, I am going to explain present perfect tense and present perfect continuous. Present perfect tense. It is used to describe the action that has been completed recently. Affirmative sentences. Structure will be subject, has or have, third form of verb, and object. Has will be used with singular subjects like he, she, it, or any name. And have will be used with plural subjects like you, they, we, and special case I. It is encircled. Example: I have finished my work. Second example: I have taken plural subjects. You or they or we. Any of these will be going with have. You have written our letters. They have written our letters. We have written our letters. Third example, taking singular subjects, he or she or Rima. Any of these will go with has. He has taken my book. She has taken my book. Rima has taken my book. In these sentences, you have seen we are using third form of verb. Negative sentences. Structure, subject, has or have depending upon the number of subject, not, third form of verb, and object. Has will be used as usual, he, she, it, or any singular name. Plural can be used, you, we, they, and I. Example: first, I have not finished my work. Plural subjects: you have not received money order. We have not received money order. They have not received money order. Singular subjects: he has not returned my book. She has not returned my book. Interrogative sentences. Structure: has or have will come before the subject, then third form of verb, object, and question mark. Without a question mark, the sentence does not look like an interrogative sentence. Example: have you, they, or we seen this movie earlier? Have they seen this movie earlier? Have we seen this movie earlier? Now, an example with singular subjects. Has he visited us? Has she visited us? Plural. And then, have I taken your pen by mistake? In this sentence, I is singular, but it goes with have. Fourth part of present tense is present perfect continuous. It is used to explain an action that started in the past and is going on and may be going on. Affirmative sentences, the structure will be subject, has or have, depending upon the number of subject. Then been plus V1 plus ing, since and for, and object. Here I want to tell you, these two words since and for, they are used before either a point of time or a period of time. Since is used before a point of time. If we want to tell some clock time like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, morning, evening, midnight, 2nd January, 5th March, 1965, any number of year. But when there is a period of time, we use for, like 3 hours, 2 days, 2 years, 2 decades, 2 centuries. Example: he or she has been learning French for 2 years. Singular subjects will be going with has. Plural subjects: they have been living in Meerut for 5 years. For is underlined, you can see it is period of time. We have been living in Meerut for 5 years. You have been living in Meerut for 5 years. Third example is with a singular subject. He has been learning French since 2019. Now a number of year is given, so we'll be using since before it. She has been learning French since 2019. Fourth example, with plural subjects as well as with I, we'll be using have. They have been living in Surat since 1995. We have been living in Surat since 1995. You have been living in Surat since 1995. I also will be going with have. I have been living in Surat since 1995. Negative sentences. The structure will be subject, has or have, not, been, first form of verb, ing, since or for, as per time, and object. Example. She has not been talking to her friend for an hour. Here for an hour is a period of time. If we want to tell exactly what time it was, then we'll be using since 3:30 p.m., since 4 o'clock, since 5 p.m. We, you or they, all these will be going with have. We have not been living in Meerut for 2 years. For is used before a period of time. If we want to write some number of year, we'll be using since. We have not been living in Meerut since 2019. You have not been living in Meerut for 2 years. They have not been living in Meerut since 2019. Third example is, the child has been crying for 10 minutes. It is a period of time. If we tell the exact time, the child has been crying since 4 o'clock. Interrogative sentences. Structure will be has or have in the beginning before the subject, been, first form of verb, ing, since or for, object, and a question mark. Example. Has she been talking to her friend for an hour? She is singular. Have they been playing cricket since 5 p.m.? They is plural, so we have used have here. Have you been living in Meerut for 3 years? Have I been enjoying music for an hour? So I have explained all 4 kinds of the present tense. I hope you have understood. If so, like, share and subscribe my channel. Stay tuned for more such videos.